In example number 6, we're going to talk about how you can use FormMule as an email merge utility to notify certain stakeholders about signups or incidents. I've seen this used by school counselors, by administrators, but this example today we're going to talk about like how, for example, some people that work in tech want to use like PD signups. And so I have a form here, and so I'm kind of behind the scenes. This is like what the live version looks like, and this is what behind the scenes looks like. But what we're going to do is we're going to use FormMule to send emails to certain people that fill it out, and also send a response of like what they might need. So for example, what I want to do, and also just make sure if you're kind of new to forms, make sure in settings that you are collecting email responses or you have a field for that. And what I want to do is I want to go look at responses, and I'm just going to go over here, create a new spreadsheet, and I'm just going to go create. And it should be kind of titled with headers that look like, it should basically for, as long as this thing ever gets up here. Okay, so now we're here. We have like this timestamp, and we have email address and what session would you like to attend. I'm just going to use a quick text wrap down here. And what we want to do is we want to use FormMule. And how FormMule works is in add-ons. You go to add-ons gallery, and I already have it right here, but if you've never installed it, you have to go to get add-ons, look for it, then install it. And I'm going to go here to FormMule, and I'm going to go to launch. Now, just to go back to the form while this is loading, we have a couple of different sessions by a couple different people. And both of these need to have some information that people need to convey. So what I want to do is I want to just here says, and also as you install FormMule, it'll ask you to choose a source data. So the sheet is going to be form responses. Do you want this to go on a form trigger? Send on form submit. I'm going to go over here, and if you go timely, no. Do you want to create a case number? I'm just going to do that. And now, sorry. Let's go to setup again. And I am going to it is actually on the form submit, and next we go to templates. Now the first thing is also to note is that you can have multiple templates, and right now going back to my form I have only 2 people, and one of them is called expeditions, one of them is 3D printing. So email template ones I'm just going to call expeditions and send for all rows. I'm going to save that. Oops. And I also just kind of mistakenly already said save template settings, but I do want to go back because what I want to do is I want to indicate that I actually have 2 different email templates. And the other is called 3D printing, and send for all rows. Save that, and then I'm going to go over here. And you see that there's some new headers that have popped up here. I'm going to edit my templates. Now here's where you actually preview your templates that are sent out, and what the message is going to be for one template over the other is it's going to be a little bit different. So with expeditions, and also notice where it says timestamp email address, we're just going to pop over here, email address. Notice how it now puts these merge tags in here. I'm also going to put a blind carbon copy to myself. So actually, sorry, that's Mark. So I'm going to go over here and do Mark. And the subject is going to be, because they're signing up for expeditions, your expedition. I'm going to say hello, and this will be right at the body of the email. Before coming to the session on expeditions, be sure to download the app. See you in your room at 1 o'clock. And so there we go. So now that we have that, basically that is my first sort of template. And I'm now going to go to 3D printing. And next thing is for this, this is also going to go to email address. I want this to be sent to everyone who has the valid email address, but also BC, the organizer. So this is really handy. For example, I've seen this done with like school counselors that will have some students of concern, and they will want to send out a coordinated email to certain administrators or parents if there's like a behavioral infraction. And so that way you can BCC certain people that they can't see each other's names, so you can kind of preserve some confidentiality. And I'm just going to write a quick body to this, and I'm going to say, hello, see you in the Printy Lab in G405 at 3 o'clock. And I'm going to say my name. Now then I'm just going to go preview and send all. Now with Formule, that means that as these new responses trickle in, there will be this will automatically do it. So it says right now no emails would be sent given the values of your current data, merge conditions, and send status. However, once you've done that, you can pop in some dummy data if you're doing this with some people, and then from that practice and just kind of see what the message looks like. But this is Formula in a nutshell. It's a fantastic email merge utility. It can save you a lot of time and really help automate communications at your institution.